Today we're talking about the bald eagle. Scientists like to call them Haliaeetus leucocephalus, but most people just call it America's national bird. Oh, would you look at that? Look who decided to join us. When most people see photos like this, it makes them think of ideas that have nothing to do with an actual animal. These ideas and emotions include, but are not limited to, patriotism, freedom, power, and of course, America. When describing the bald eagle, DeMello would use a fancy sociology term known as polycyclic. This simply means a symbol that signifies multiple abstract ideas all at once. And that's what a bald eagle is, a symbol. To most people around the world, the bald eagle is first and foremost the spokes animal of an entire American culture. But how did this happen? How did bald eagles become so highly respected and revered all around the world? To answer this, we must go back to the time of the Romans. As the Roman Empire rose to power, so also did the aquila, Latin for eagle. It was a symbol that was used by Roman legions and held up at the front whenever they went into battle. The aquila was used as a figurehead for Roman legions because the bald eagle represented power and freedom and was considered a good omen. In ancient epic poem, the Odyssey, Zeus sends Telemachus an eagle holding a goose in its talons as a sign that he is supporting him. Fast forward 1,000 years, and Charles Thomas takes Thomas Jefferson's advice and makes the bald eagle the official national bird, even though Ben Franklin wanted it to be a turkey. Why? Because the Romans had deeply ingrained the idea that the bald eagle is strong, powerful, and lucky into society. It's getting a little rainy. We're gonna have to do a little location swap. But it hasn't always been sunshine and political support for our feathered friends. Very few people know this, but at one point, bald eagles faced extinction because of human action. During the Nixon era, it was discovered that bald eagles' population was rapidly decreasing. The controversial chemical known as DDT, or dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane, was declared to be the culprit. The chemical was getting into the digestive system of the bald eagles, and it was weakening their shells, causing a lot of the babies to die. If any other bird population had had this happen to them, they most likely would have gone extinct, but because the bald eagle is such a renowned symbol, they were able to survive. They became the poster birds for the Endangered Species Act, which sought to place protection over hundreds of endangered species around the US. Eventually, this led to the ban of DDT in 1976. Now back to sociology. DeMello would argue that bald eagles survived endangerment because of their status as what is called charismatic megafauna. This is an animal that ranks high on the sociozoological scale because they are cute or majestic and have characters that appeal to humans. Because of these characteristics, humans are drawn to want to save them. Protection was placed on the bald eagle not because they were practical or stood a functional purpose in society, but because they represented what could happen to nature and beauty if we let consumerism and modernism reign free. In 1963, there was only 487 bald eagles in existence. Now, the Center for Biological Diversity believes that there are over 9,700 nesting pairs in the wild, as shown on this graph. This may not be anything close to the near 100,000 species that used to roam the US in freedom. But now steps are being taken in the right direction. Recent legislation under Trump has been weakening the nearly 50-year-old Endangered Species Protection Act. There's an ongoing political battle that is working to strengthen the act and keep it from becoming irrelevant. Anyone, even you, can continue to protect bald eagles by voting for leaders who will advocate for the protection of endangered species. Thank you.